I run.
Play basketball.
Yeah,
video.
man.
It's time for local stories from across the East. Local food. Local fashion. Local businesses. This is your home for local. This is the East's Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. I'm John Fosselman. I'll be your host here. Just trying to get a ride down in Kinston. We got a little appointment with the Wood Ducks. Oh, there he is. Hey, Mark.
Hey.
Mind if I get a ride?
What you doing?
Help me out, goodbye. I'm hosting the show. It's the East Daily Download. I couldn't find you,
I got that part. I just said I was going to go get the van, and
you were taking forever.
You just took off.
I need a ride. Can I get a ride?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the East Daily Download. You know that's John. Get in the car. Let's go.
Get in the car.
Yeah. We're today we are going to head. The door's locked.
I need you to
hold on a second.
Please.
Try that. There we go. Today we are going to hit the road, take a little road trip this week, go visit some friends. We're not going west of 95, we are going east, or staying east of 95, and going to go visit our great friends at the Wood Ducks, and we'll see what the status is with baseball, because that's what we all want to know since it's summertime. So, why don't you join us, if you would be so kind, and we're going to hit the road here, and we'll see you on the road, on the way to Granger Stadium, Kinston. It'll be a great time, so, let's do it.
Well, let's hit it.
Now downloading People and Places.
Along Highway 55 in Craven County, about halfway between New Bern and Kinston, sits a tiny place making a big impact.
There's not many of these stores around anymore.
No, there's nothing quite like Buzzard's Corner.
I'm 40 years old and I've been coming here ever since I was a little boy.
They got the coldest drinks.
I have one fella that comes in and says, hey, it's a little Walmart.
But it's not just the convenience of this store that makes it stand out.
I love it. I just love it being an old country store. The store is over 100 years old, so I just try to keep up the old tradition.
That tradition goes all the way to the gas pump. When you pull up, the folks at Buzzard's Corner come out and pump your gas.
It's very rare. They do pump the gas and do whatever they can to help you.
Sandy Wayne is one of the folks pumping gas these days, just like others did for her when she moved to this area some 30 years ago.
The fellow that run it at that time would pump your gas, so I enjoyed just being able to pull up, especially with a small child, and let them pump your gas, and you kind of go on and you ain't got to worry about trying to run in the store, leave your child outside, whatever.
Okay.
But it's inside where this community often comes together.
If you come out at 6 o'clock in the morning, we have a whole lot of the community, older people that come in and sit around and drink coffee and just enjoy it.
One of those people is R.D. McCoy, who says he can't exactly remember when he started coming here.
Years and years. It's my favorite place to go. I'm here every morning at 6, and most of the time I'm here at 12 eating lunch.
What keeps you coming back?
Just the family atmosphere.
It's the place where all of us come here in the community. We talk about the weather and farming. We're a farming community and just a close-knit community, and this store means a lot to us.
I enjoy it. I enjoy working with people, and I enjoy just seeing customers that get to be happy.
And it's hard not to be happy when you walk inside Buzzard's Corner, a Craven County landmark for more than 100 years and counting.
How special is it that it's still here after a century?
Oh, well, it's a lifesaver to us, and I hope it'll continue for many years to come.
Military children may sometimes feel misunderstood by their peers. Their daily life can be full of difficulties others can't understand. So the Craven County Bank of the Arts gave them an outlet to create beautiful art depicting life as a military child in their own images and words. Craven County Bank of the Arts was disappointed it couldn't hold a community-wide celebration in April as originally planned. Members wanted to make sure those kids feel special. They hired a professional photographer and writer to work with the children to create something personal and magical.
We had one girl who really loved to write, and we had some kids who they like to paint. These became mixed media projects, working the photographs into the pieces and letting, because there were a lot of kids that drew or painted or did other art, and he wanted to let them incorporate it.
Gallery director Jonathan Berger says public reaction is overwhelmingly positive. Everyone is impressed and amazed at what these kids have created. For more on this story, you can head over to WNCT.com and our online originals page. In New Bern, I'm Emily Severidge.
Hey, we're back here on the East Daily Download. John is up here in the front seat with me, and we are headed to Kinston, to Granger Stadium specifically, to visit our friends at the Wood Ducks. And it's exciting. We're getting out of the studio.
Also, it's the first time we've been out in a few months, so I can.
That is true.
I really need this.
That is very true.
We're running just a little behind. Get the let out just a bit.
Oh no, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are on Highway 11, heading towards Kinston right now. We've just passed Ayden and Grifton, and up Pink Hill's a little farther down the road, but we are not going that far today. Maybe another day, but not today. So we're just going to spend a little bit of time out there seeing what's going on with the Wood Ducks. This right now should be the time we're in the heart of the Wood Duck season, but because of everything going on in the world, that's just not reality. So we're hoping to have an update on the status of baseball and whether we can expect it back this season at Kinston. So our fingers crossed for that. But we're going to meet up with Alexa, our contributor and our friend from the Down East Wood Ducks, who's the marketing director, and she's going to give us the latest information. And we're going to, I think maybe we'll even look to see what, this would be a great time to do, find out what the best seat in the house is. The stadium is empty. Why not spend a little time checking out which seats have the best angles and viewpoints? So that's an idea. We got a lot of things we can do out there. So anyway.
I know, you try that. I'm going to try every single concession item that they have.
I don't think the concession stand's open.
I'll get in there and cook it myself if I have to.
You've seen how they do it from the past when we were here before, so that's possible. So check out the next story, and we'll be back here in a little bit on the East Daily Download. So we are in historic Granger Stadium with our good friend Alexa Kay, the marketing director of the Down East Wood Ducks. What is it that drives you on a daily basis now? Is it just the prospect of the season coming, or is it, listen, even if the season doesn't happen, I still got to keep plugging away and making sure that we're selling this team to as many people and finding ways to interact with people? What drives you right now?
For me, personally, I've taken a hit. I love this sport so much that it was like, I felt like I lost a friend almost. I was like, dang it. But I'm just trying to learn new things right now, at least, trying to, teach myself things that I wouldn't have had time to learn. Because the season, we're out here 15 hours a day. I can't do anything. I'm just sleeping and I'm here. So I think that it's a weird blessing in disguise. I've gotten to see my family a lot, which is always nice, and spend time with them in the summer, which I never get to, and kind of, readjust everything. So it's kind of like a weird check myself almost.
Even though you are closed here, the team store is still open.
Yes, so it's online. You can shop online, and then
not physically open at the stadium, but you can
shop online.
Yes.
And she's still in there pretty much every day, so she will get your stuff out immediately. So we're still doing that, and then when we do have these weekends where people are coming out, the store is open for a little while. If anybody wanted anything, she would let you in to see it.
I'm excited excited to go back to campus, get back to work, get back to my friends.
ECU junior Courtney Bailey is ready for a return of normalcy. But this fall at ECU, it'll be a new normal with mandatory face mask and social distancing.
I think it's a necessary precaution just because we're coming into contact with so many people on campus. I think it would be interesting to see if everyone does wear a mask and how they're going to police that.
Interim Chancellor Ron Mitchelson says the mask requirement is for everyone's safety.
In those rare cases where you know we might have a bit of a confrontation on the offing, we will invite certainly security to come and make sure that it's safe and sound.
ECU leaders will take a hybrid approach to classes, mixing in-person and online instruction. Mitchelson says administrators, students, and employees will all have to adapt.
We're going to accommodate just as much as we can. We will be flexible, we will be nimble, we will be compassionate. We care about our students, of course. We certainly care about our employees, the faculty in there with the students. And so in large part, we've been securing those preferences.
The plan also includes having everyone answer daily COVID-19 screening questions on the ECU app. Bailey hopes other students will take advantage of it.
So I hope that people just take that seriously and actually self-report their symptoms correctly and don't go to school when they're sick.
I believe we are getting close.
I mean, I saw the horse fair, not just for horses. It's right down the road.
So that means we are indeed getting close to
Kinston. It's pretty close. It's like right here. We're right here.
And there's a paint crew ahead. So that's always one of, oh, here's the Kinston sign right here.
Yeah.
Welcome to Kinston. Well, just about right now.
I've heard it's home of the champions.
It is.
So the sign says.
So we are in Kinston officially, and there's the horseware.
Very nice.
Not a sponsor of the show yet. So anyway, we have just gotten to Kinston, and our ultimate destination and goal for the day is making it to Granger Stadium, which is not far now. We're pretty close. So we're going to get out. We're going to go and see what's going on at the stadium. And one thing that we're not going to do when we're there, even though you could, is get on our WNCT mobile app and watch the East Daily Download, because we're going to be there hanging out, so we wouldn't do that. But you could do that.
Oh, you can always do that. Solid plug.
Yeah, when you're at home or on the go, you can download it for free at the Google Play and the App Store. You get the app. Not only does it have great local news from WNCT 9 on your side, and first alert weather, and this is hurricane season, so that's always very handy to have that close by.
Very important.
But there's a tab to watch the East Daily Download.
All the East Daily Download. Go back as far as you want.
Back
all the way to the beginning.
August 19th, 2019, first episode forward.
Ooh, it's coming around.
Yeah, and yeah, so you can do that. I would not recommend you do it at the stadium if you're out there. I mean, pay attention to the game or whatever's going on, but I'm not going to tell you you can't.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is that you absolutely can.
You can.
I'm not going to tell you what social etiquette is. That's for you to decide.
And that's why we have John with us, ladies and gentlemen, to be the purveyor of social etiquette. So anyway.
It's why you pay me.
Yeah, well, I guess that's true. So we're in Kinston right now, so check this next story out, and we'll see you back here in a little bit on
East Daily Download.
There are a lot of stunts in the show. So before we started filming, they kind of put me in like a stunt training boot camp where I worked on just typical combat training, wire work. I'd never been up in wires before, so I got to do that. And they made this really cool like custom harness that, because Stargirl's costume shows for midriff, so they have to like make a custom harness that fit under it. Gymnastics, bow staff training, because she uses her cosmic staff. That's like her main weapon, I guess you could say. But also just our stunt team in general was absolutely amazing. Walter Garcia, our stunt coordinator, this action fight scenes he would put together are movie quality. My stunt double, Christina, the things she would do, she made me, like, she wouldn't even need wires and she'd be doing these crazy flips. I'm like, okay, you're making me look like a real superhero, thank you.
You'd watch the stunt people do their work. You'd watch the stunts they did and watch what the effects team was doing. And yeah, there were so many different little teams working on the project, as well as just the regular crew people that make any production possible. But then on Stargirl, there were, for me, things I've never seen before. So that was really exciting.
Stargirl, Tuesday at 8 on Eastern North Carolina CW.
I want to ask you about Jurassic Park. The OGs are coming back. How are you guys going to film that?
Absolutely. There are plans to resume, and we will resume as long as and when everyone knows that they are safe.
Cut there. Let's do it.
The studio is spending a reported $5 million on health protocols, including thousands of COVID tests, 150 hand sanitizer stations, 1,800 safety signs, nightly antiviral fogging of the sets, and a green zone to prevent untested crew members from mixing with workers who are verified as virus-free.
That was my best acting.
Chris is expected back on set before Catherine gives birth, and Bryce is honoring him and actually all fathers with the new Apple TV Plus documentary she directed called Dads.
It's love at first sight, like for real, for real.
I'm not Jimmy Fallon anymore. I'm Winnie's dad.
Now, this dude lives here forever.
Wipe my butt.
The doc includes an emotional interview with her own father, Ron Howard.
I remember you were worried that you'd never be as good a dad as your own father.
He was great. That's been absolutely my worry. If you could be a good dad, that is a blessing that you can pass on.
What was it like sitting on the other side of the camera watching your father get emotional?
That was very emotional for me when my dad choked up, because that's not something that always happens with him. He took a break after that. Like, he was like, oh, can we just stop for a second?
Hello, and welcome back to Activities with Bentley. Today I'll be sharing a bit about our new foster, Maddie, and how we knew fostering was a good choice for us. We've had Maddie for over a week now, and she fits easily into our busy lives. Maddie is an 8-year-old Great Dane and Boxer mix, and she's available for adoption through the Haley Graves Foundation. We knew fostering was something we wanted to do once Bentley had reached a certain point in his training where he had demonstrated obedience among various distractions, including other dogs. This isn't necessarily a requirement to foster, but we knew both our lives and the dogs' lives would be made easier and less overwhelming if we could guarantee at least one of the dogs was trained. Our location offers a variety of ways to exercise and play with dogs, including an enclosed dog park and parks in walking distance. We knew no matter what dog we got to foster, we would have options for how to give them the exercise they need. We also knew structure would play an important role in setting up both Bentley and Maddie for success. I've used a lot of what I've learned from Lara at Quarterback Canine Training and Dave at Canine Karma Training to ensure a smooth transition. I'll discuss more of what we did in detail on our next episode, including how I built up Maddie's engagement and practice structure in various ways for both dogs. If you or someone you know might be interested in giving Maddie a place to call home, head over to www.thehaleyGravesFoundation.com to fill out an application for adoption. As always, thank you for watching.
Visit WNCT.com for details not in the newscast.
Hey, we are back, and that's going to do it for this episode of the East Daily Download. We're in Kinston, and to our right is Granger Stadium. We're rapidly approaching.
It has been too long. We need to get back here.
Well, we are back here.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean, we're almost back
it's right
here.
there.
We're just like feet away from.
I'm pointing right at it. Like,
no, I see. Yeah,
we're currently turning into it.
Yes.
I can't wait.
And what we're going to do over the next couple of days is find out what is going on here at Granger Stadium, what the prospects of a baseball season are. Hopefully there is one. And when we can expect return play here to Kinston. So that's going to be great. Also, you know, how you can find this show. I'm kind of changing subjects now.
Yeah. You know, you got the Facebook, the Instagram, all the social media sites. You can hit it here.
That's true. East Daily Download's a hashtag.
True.
We also have a great email address. It's download@WNCT.com.
Which, hey, if you want to ask some questions to, I don't know, a certain Angie Casada later on down the week, you can always fire that or anything off to us.
And she's always happy to answer any questions. Nothing's too personal. Nothing's too business oriented.
Yeah, we found that out.
She's open to all questions and she's very forthcoming. Let's see. Also, don't forget, WNCT.com under the download tab, where you can watch this particular episode or any of the shows going way back to August 19th of 2019, our very first episode, as we mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
And actually, our very first on-location edition was right here at Granger Stadium.
It's all cyclical. It's just coming back. Time is a flat circle. Is that another free plug?
Oh boy. Yeah, for HBO.
Yeah.
Wrong network. This is the CW, East North Carolina CW.
Please watch us on the mobile app too.
So anyway, we're going to spend the week here and basically take a look at what's going on and talk to Alexa, our good friend who's the marketing director, and get the latest on baseball. And if we are lucky, I can't guarantee this is going to happen, hopefully we will be able to get access to the team store to take a look around at the newest merchandise that you can get actually online. You don't have to come to the store here. They sell it anywhere in the entire world through the website. So hopefully we're going to be able to do that and take a look at their new Avocados de Luchadores logo that they have, which is amazing.
I get down with that. Yeah.
I think there might be one of those hats on my head by the time we leave here. Anyway, so that's good. We'll see you on the next edition, right? Sounds like a plan?
Sounds good. Anyway, we got a lot to unload, so we really need to get to this. You throw that in the park?
Bye, everybody.
Tomorrow on an all-new edition of the East Daily Download, we continue our conversation with the Down East Wood Ducks. Plus, we've got a Tech Beat Tuesday coming your way. Join us tomorrow for the East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina's CW.